Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Ought to be a good one here. Chris Hull, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box, Johnny Dias. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now batting, Ian Desmond. He went deep in the contest last night. One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Cox at second. Dias on at first with nobody out. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least. But he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. And he's been a big factor in the series, having driven in 6 runs on 6 hits. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
At the plate, Rob Mock. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First and second now, one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, hits, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Greg Jansen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Grounded to short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's one run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Smokies are on top, 1-0. Ed McDaniel, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now in the box, Lucas Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Jim Barrow. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Lombard.
Into the box now, Wendell Lombard. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Valdez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andreas Valdez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Lombard, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Cox. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Dan Farr, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A runner on first with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Boyce McConnell, high in the air out to center field. Cave will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. We move ahead to the top of the second now, all tied at 1-1. Into the box now, Clarence Hagan. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Hey. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Moving under it, Burks, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Garrett Roper, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Valdez. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So stepping in, Ryan Burks. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 8.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Isaac Dorman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Ripped down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. And there's out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nathaniel Bliss. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And a barehanded pickup. Save! That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
In now, Lucas Pitts.
No, that's down.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping into the box, Chet Cox. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Johnny Dias to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 2 out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So striding in, Jim Barrow. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in, Wendell Lombard. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Barrow gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out, double play, as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Into the box now, Andreas Valdez. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in now, Dan Farr. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
2 balls and a strike now. Three and two now. Runners are at first and second with one away. The next 3-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Boyce McConnell, and it's fouled away. One and two. Here it is. Fouled off. From the stretch, the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and two. Here it is. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Here's the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Number 1, Ryan.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Burks. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. The set and the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
This is line to left. Roper is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight rope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in, Jake Cave. He hit a sac fly earlier. And And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box, Rob Mock. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped up. McConnell is there for it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Greg Jansen.
Greg
Cave stands at first with 1 out.
Ball.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, number 19.
Now at the plate, Clarence Hagan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First and second now, 1 man out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Valdez moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in,
Now
Garrett
batting,
Roper. 2
the
men
left
on,
fielder.
2 away here in the
Garrett
4th.
Roper.
One and 1. Here it is.
D-Rod.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The set and the 1-2.
2-2 to count.
2-2. Here's the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Standing in, Isaac Norman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again, Nathaniel Bliss, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one. On to first. A double play. Settling in now, Lucas Hitz. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about it.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Standing in, Christian Arroyo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Burks is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Chet Cox. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter.
At the plate, Johnny Dias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nick Gardewan, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Nick Gardewan.
Striding in, Jim Barrow. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Wendell Lombard. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner's back. Barrow stands at second with no outs. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. This one's down to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Ready once again, Andreas Valdez.
The left fielder, Andreas Valdez.
One out and a runner on second base. Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here.
Now
didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, Dan Farr. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across
now
to score.
Second baseman.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. In now, Boyce McConnell. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Ryan Burks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete, and Montgomery's out in front here, 3-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Scorched to third. Thorman has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jake Cave. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's foul.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Rob Mock. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Valdez ranging back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Biscuits lead it 3-1. James Norwood enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 58.
At the plate, Isaac Dorman. And he fouls this one off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Nathaniel Bliss. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Norwood has over 40 innings on his line so far, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fastball well outside.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The right fielder, number 14.
Into the box now, Lucas Pitts. Bliss, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here for Southern League Baseball on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Greg Jansen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Pitts has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, number 19.
Stepping up to the plate, Clarence Hagan. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Edgar Reyes enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Reyes.
Into the box, Garrett Roper.
That's a ball.
1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Smoked on the ground up the middle. 1 there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Aldo Calderon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready now, Jim Barrow. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. The 1-1 home. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Wendell Lombard. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 3-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Arroyo's got it. And that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andreas Valdez. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Drives it out to deep right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. In now, Dan Farr. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Valdez stands at second with 2 gone. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Into the box now, Boyce McConnell. Heading out towards shallow right. Cox is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-1. Leading off the inning, Christian Arroyo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Stepping up now,
The right
Chet
fielder.
Cox.
Chet Cox.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Johnny Dias will be next. Grounded to third. To his right, Thorman. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance. Johnny Dias. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Burks sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Standing in now, Ian Desmond. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pitts on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Tyler Webb is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Tyler Webb.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Burks. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit hard towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Isaac Dorman. To 2-2 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Nathaniel Bliss. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Here's the 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box now. Lucas hits. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners on the move for second, and he's struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Cave. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
In now, Rob Mock.
Rob Mock.
A little bit outside. 2-1. One out, nobody on. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Greg Jansen is on deck. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready for another shot now. Greg Jansen. The 2-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Pablo Gonzalez answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Stepping in, Clarence Hagan. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Garrett Roper, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Mock on second. Jansen at first, one gone. Fouled away. Count remains full. He'll try it again, 3-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now at the plate, Garrett Roper, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes, and he fouls this one off. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Burks is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Biscuits used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chris Hull earns win number 7 on the season, so that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.